gonna help, Mom? Oh. So we're gonna add how much flour?
1 1/3 cup.
1 1/3 cup flour. And this is to make self-rising flour. Then we're gonna add
2.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
2.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Roughly. Whoops. Now we're going to add a cup of plain Greek yogurt. And we're going to...
Baking is a mess.
And baking is a mess, and we're allowed to make messes in this house as long as we clean them up. So we're going to add a cup full of plain Greek yogurt. And that's how to make pizza dough. Or you can use this also for homemade cinnamon buns as well.
Or buns, pretzels. We're making garlic knots.
We're going to make garlic knots, and then we're going to make a homemade meat sauce.
And spaghetti.
So we're planning on having a family get-together today. And one way we do that in our home is by sharing homemade cooked meals. And so we're doing that. And we also like to... the grandson earlier was doing this with his mama. So he was also enjoying that activity. So I really love that I passed on the baking skills to my daughters, and they're fully self-sufficient, and they know how to cook and do all that awesome stuff. So we just love doing that as a family. And then so we're going to mix up those nice, that nice dough for that. So this is such a easy recipe. If you're gonna have it's freezable, so you can use this dough anytime. So rather than just going and ordering takeout all the time, you could have homemade pizza dough or homemade pretzels or whatever you're craving, and just have those mini little things in the house, and then you don't have to have that expensive fast food bill all the time. And it's also made with Greek yogurt, so that's high in protein. And then sometimes when you have kiddos that don't like a lot of certain protein sources, that may have autism, the extra Greek yogurt is packed with protein. So just letting you know that this is an awesome recipe for that as well. And then, so we have pepperoni in the house for this, but we just lack cheese. But we do have the Parmesan cheese, so that's why we're going to do garlic knots with the Parmesan. And you just kind of make do with what you got in the house. But we can freeze that dough, like I said, for later. And then when we get paid, we can buy a great big thing of cheese. And then, and have some nice homemade fresh pizza for the kiddos and us. And so, yes, it's very important for us to do this. So we're just going to keep doing this instead of buying those boxed takeout things.
Especially, you can sometimes get the Greek yogurts right on sale. You could get them when they're getting close to best before date, and you can make it into dough and freeze it.
And the other thing is, I think you can also freeze Greek yogurt as well. So if it's close to expiry, and then you can do this recipe. So just keep in mind about that, because that's a really good go-to one, especially when you're trying to avoid the takeout bills and wanting to make a healthier dough that still tastes like pizza. But like I said, it has that heavy protein base to it, and lots of kiddos don't notice the difference. And me personally, I like cauliflower crust and all this stuff, but a lot of times, like if you have a real picky person, I won't mention who that is in my family, but they won't eat that. So this one everybody loves and nobody complains. And I hope this helps one person today. This is Thrive Story. Have a blessed day. Peace out. Bye.